So, good afternoon, kids. Wait lang, ha. Let's just wait for the others to watch, to be with us. 12 pa lang tayo. Share nyo naman. Okay, shout out kay Imani, Angelica, Sian, Susana, Rolion Sisters for nataling to, no? Zach, Reina, good afternoon. Christine Colin, Abilin, si Salvacion Alvarez, sino tong batang to? Sean, Christopher Damarin, good afternoon. Mag-start tayo pag nasa 25 na, no? At least 20 to 25. 8 pa rin, loaded na? Jonas, Paul, good afternoon. Kiel Arye from grade 4 Paterno. Di ba, 5 na lang. And we will start. So, ang tagal kong hindi tayo nakapag online tutorial na matagal na, no? So, magsisimula tayo sa module 1. Kaya ba? Since nag-start tayo ng 1:30, tapos tayo susubukan ni teacher makatapos agad-agad ng 3 before 3 p.m. Kaya? Sige nga, comment 1 nga kung sino dito ang mananatili hanggang matapos. Comment 1. Oh, hello, Raiko. Hello, CJ. Ang bilis ni Raiko, no? Hello, Abilen. So, I'll try to discuss until module number 3. Ha? Module number 3 tayo. 1 to 3. Saglit lang naman yung module 1. Mga 1:45 siguro. Nasa 20 na tayo. Okay ba yun? O, diba? 2 na lang. Oh. Yan, 20 na. So, ay, nabawasan pa. 1:45 na talaga tayo pinapag-start, no? Oh, nabawasan pa uli. Good afternoon, Christina Orias. Sandrian Pura, Jaira. Welcome to our online math tutorial. Jaira. Good afternoon. Raiko. Nasabi ko na ba ito? Na-shoutout ko na ba ito si Raiko? Paano shoutout ko? Dali. 3 minutes na lang. Then we'll start. Yan, 20 na uli tayo. Kasi isa ako sa watching. Ibig sabihin 19 kayo. No? Na-mention ko na nga. Na-shoutout ko na. Yan, di ba dami? 23 na. Last 2 minutes and we'll start. Wow, 27. Galing mag-share Hello, Aliyah, Kiona, Jay Khalil. Good afternoon. Welcome to our online math tutorial. Yan nasa-shoutout ko isa-isa. Last 1 minute. Hello, Angelica. Salamat sa pag-share. Last 1 minute and we will start. So we will start our discussion in Module 1. Alam ko, ang dami kong atraso sa inyo no? Ba't kaya nagkakaganon? Nag-glitch din ba sa inyo? Good afternoon, Giselle Valcueva. Sa akin lang. Buti sa akin lang. Okay, it's 1:45. Sige nga, paki-comment 1 nga if you're ready to learn. Welcome back to our online math tutorial. Comment 1 nga so that I can see that you're ready to learn and I will start. Sige nga. Yan. Okay, thank you so much for commenting. So, we'll start. So, gaya yung sinabi ko pa ulit-ulit simula pa kanina, we will start our tutorial in Module 1. Module 1 tayo magsimula. So, it's about finding the area of irregular figures. Okay, hindi ko to na discuss na inyo ng maayos. Ano ba irregular figures? When we say irregular figures, children, these are the figures that are composed of different polygon na pinagsama-sama. Usually, yung irregular polygon na to, this is composed of square and rectangle. Okay. So, just like this one. So, if you will analyze this is what I discussed with you during our lesson last week, diba? So, suppose you have this irregular figure. This irregular figure is composed of square and rectangle. So, to be able to get the area of this, you have to know first the area of square. Why? Because there's a square here, which is in figure A. Nakalabel ng figure A. And you have to also know the area of rectangle. Ano ba yung area? Remember, this was discussed during the third quarter. Area, when we talk about area, it is what? Counting, or it is the number of square units inside a polygon. Yung nasa loob ang sinusukat na natin. And to be able to have that, you have to identify two dimension. And area is a two-dimensional figure. So, kailangan nyo ng dalawang sukat. So, just like this, as you can see, you can clearly see that this is a square with 3 cm on each side. So, you have to know the area of square. How do we find, or how should we get the area of square? What formula do we use? Remember, side times the side. You have to multiply the dimension or the length of the side to its side. Pag square, alam natin all sides are equal. Pare-pareho yan. So side, which is 3, and the dimension of another side, which is also 3. So if you will try to draw it, just like this one, there are 3 centimeters at this side. 3 centimeters na naman din dito. So, ilang square units ang mapo-form? So, by counting off, you could see clearly that there are 9 square units, but itong units na to ay gumamit ng cm. Kaya, there are 9 square cm. Diba? So, another one, on the other side, may isa pa, we're not yet done. Diba? So, we have to find also the area of this figure, which has 6, hindi naman 6 units kasi gumamit siya ng cm. 6 cm. Magpasensya na yung mga linya ko, pero dapat pantay yan. Then 3 cm here. So, to be able to get the area of rectangle, keep in mind the formula, length times width. Why? The longer side, we are usually consider that as the length. And the shorter side is the width. So, to get the area, you need 2 dimension, kaya length times width. So, para makakuha ka ng mga square units, even without multiplying it by counting off the square cm formed, you can see clearly that there are 18 square units. But if you will apply length times width, you will also get 18 square centimeter. 6 times 3, and there 18 square cm. Oh, but we're not yet done kasi yung tinatanong, the whole figure. This is just one part and another part. As you can see, there are 2 parts here. There is a rectangle and there is a square. All you have to do to get the total area of this is to add the area of the square and the area of the rectangle that we got prior to be able to get the total square units of this figure. So, pwede nating sabihin, figure A or area 1 plus area 2, pwedeng area of A, area of B. Pwede yon. And then, that's the total area. The area of A is 9 square cm plus 18 square cm, and that is 27 square cm in total. So, that's how you write or get the area of the irregular figure. Sige nga, mag-try tayo. Paano kung may ganito kayo? Paano nyo gagawin yan? Sige nga. Can somebody tell us in the comment section how to get the area of that figure? Ha? How will you get the area of that figure? Gagawin mo muna, hatiin mo muna siya into different squares and rectangles. Pwede mong i-put it in section. Pwedeng pa ganyan at pa ganun. Kung ayaw mo naman ng ganyan, pwede din hatiin ng ganyan. Yan. So, meron 3 cm dito, 3 cm dito, 2 cm dito. Ano ang mga sukat? Kailangan alam nyo yung sukat dito o dimension nito. Dimension nito. And dimension this one. So how many figure do you see when you divide it? When you divide the figure in these parts? So nakakakita kayo ng tatlo, di ba? Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Dahil mahirap pagpangalanan yung figure ng number, dahil mayroon na siyang, well, let's try to use letter. Figure A, figure B, and figure C. So what's the area of figure A? How will you get it? Is it a rectangle or a square? Comment nyo nga. Rectangle ba yan o square? Comment nyo nga. Yung figure A, rectangle ba o square? Oh, very good, Sian. It's a rectangle. So, ulit, paano nga natin kinukuha yung area ng rectangle? Length times width. However, yung sukat nito hindi natin alam. Yung sukat nito hindi natin alam. Unknown. Pero may paraan ba para makuha mo yan? Meron. Tingnan nyo kung saan siya nakatapat. Ayun o. Ibig sabihin, 2 meter din yan. So, opposite side are equal. So, figure A or area of A. So, area is equal to length times width, 3 times 2, which gives you, can you comment down in the comment section? Ano sagot? Anong area ng first figure or letter A? Huh? 10? Area? Area, ha? Area. O, baguhin ko yung color, ha? Okay. Gagamit si teacher ng purple. Ito, kukunin natin area. Oh. Ang sukat nito, 3 meter. Ito, hindi natin alam. Saan mo makukuha yung, yung sukat niya? Dito sa katapat niya. Oh. Like to look at it, they are the same kasi opposite sides sila. So, anong sukat nito? 2 meters. Eh, di 2 meters din to automatically. So, what you will multiply? 3 times 2. 3 length with 2. What is 3 times 2? 6. O, kulang yang sagot na J. Ang sinusukat natin, ang binibilang natin sa area ay square units. Your answer must have hindi lang 6 meters. Dapat, Salvacion Alvarez, nag-a-add ka. Bakit ganyan? Area po tayo, area. 6 cm. Bakit 28? Figure A pa lang tayo, figure A. 3 times 2 gives you 6 square meter. Kapag hindi makita yung maliit na 2 na yan, pwedeng sulat 6 square meter. Hindi pa tayo tapos. We have to still get the area of, gamit ako ng ibang color. I'll use orange. Ayun. Ito naman. Area naman nito. That's figure B. Area of figure B. Ano yan? Square or rectangle? Rectangle pa din, kaya you will still be using length times width. Kaya lang, hindi natin alam yung length. Ito yung mahabang side. Hindi natin alam yung length. Pero if you will try to look at it, ito 3 cm. Isang parte niya. Ito 2 cm. Ito 3 cm. Saan ko nakita? Ito oh. Ano total niyan? 3, 2, 3 gives you what? 3 plus 2 plus 3, that gives you that gives you what? Okay, total of 6 cm. 6 meters, sorry. Ito yan, no? Ito yan. Magiging yan, no? Total yan ng 8 meters. Bakit naging 8 meters? Dahil 3 plus 2 plus 3, 8 meters. So, kompleto na tayo. 2 meters times 8 meters yan. Ito, oh. Saan ko nakuha yung 2? Ito, 2 meters. Uburahin ko. Baka sabihin nyo, nag-i-invent ako. 2. Saan ko nakuha yung 8? 3 plus 2 plus 3. That's 8. So, what's the area of this figure or figure B? Anong area? Comment nga. 16 square meter. Very good, Clarissa. 16 square cm. Hindi cm. Meters wala. 16 is square meter. Are we done? Hindi pa. Burahin ko to. Ano pa yung kulang? Meron pa eh. Hinati natin siya into 3 sections. Dapat 3 area yung i-add mo. O kukunin mong area. Yan, ito pa. Parang kagaya lang siya nung sa kabila, di ba? So, how will you get the area? This is also a rectangle. So, to get the area of C, apply length times width as well. What's the length? 3. What's the width? 2. Diba? 3 times 2 also gives you 6 square meters. So, ano ngayon yung total? What's the total area? Get the sum. Yun. Get the sum of all these 3 and that's the total area of this figure. Anong total area? Paki-comment nga. What's the total area? Nakikita ba? Hindi nakikita, no? Kasi, i-adjust ko. Adjust si teacher. Yan, nakita na? What's the area? 28 square meter. Saan nakuha yung 28 square meter na yan? Okay, dito yan nakuha. 6 plus 16 plus 6. 6 plus 6, 12 plus 16, 28 square meters. That's the total area. Okay. You get it? So, teacher, paano kung hindi ganyan yung pag-divide ko? O paghati ko ng figure na to? Pwede. Tingnan nyo. Paano kung hindi ganyan ang pag-cut ko? Kita natin, ha? What if ganito mo siya hinati? Pwede din naman. So, meron ka pa ding area A, B, at C. Meron ka pa rin 3 figure. Get the area of the first figure. This is also a rectangle. Kaya lang, ang may sukat lang ay ito. 3 meters. Anong sukat nito? Tingin ka sa baba yung katapat niya, di ba 2 cm? Parang ganun din. Area of A is equal to length times width. 3 times 2. 6 square meter. B. Ito naman. Figure B. Yun. Ito yung figure B. Ito lang ang may dimension tayo, 2 meters. Kulang ng isa. Kailangan natin dalawa, di ba? Tignan nyo yung katapat. Ito yung kukunin natin. Hindi natin alam kung ilan to. May katapat to. Sa taas. So, ibig sabihin 3 ito. May katapat to. Ibig sabihin 3 din ito. Ito na lang ang kukunin natin ng sukat. Ilan to? Diba? Nakuha natin yan kanina as 2. O, put it together. You will also get 8. Tama? So, figure B is also a rectangle, length times width. That's 8 times 2, which is also 16 square meter. Letter C. Ganun din ba? Okay, yun. Yung letter C, hindi naman, wala siyang kulang. Ito 3 and 2. Ibig sabihin, length, area is equal to length times width, 3 times 2, which is also 6 square meter. Put it all together, kagaya lang din nung kanina, this is also 28 square meter. You get it? Comment number, makaka-comment ba kayo ng thumbs up dyan? Makaka-comment kayo ng thumbs up? Oh. Pareha lang, di ba? Kahit kaano, basta tama yung pagdi-divide o pagsi-section-section ninyo ng figure. Magiging tama ang kukuha ninyo pareha lang. So, let's try this. Oh. Paano nyo ito hahatiin? Pwedeng paganto o kaya pwede din paganto. Intindihan? So, try natin yung patayong ganyan. Anong area? So, ilang figure ang nakikita nyo? There are 2, diba? O, dalawang figure yan. So, this is A and this is B. Ano ang area ng A? Ano ang area ng B? Sige nga. Who can give the answer for number 8 figure? Anong area niyan? Paki-comment nga. Aba, very good ha, naintindihan. Meron thumbs up pala, nakaka-comment pala ng thumbs up. Okay, nag-comment si Sir, enjoy daw. Kasama natin nanonood si Sir. 5 square meter, ano yan? Saang part yan? O sa akin nag-glitch, Lagyan nyo ng label. A is equal to 5 square meter. Para saan yung 5 square meter, nak? Saang part yan? Anong figure yan? A or B? Okay. A is 5 square meter. How about B? 5 cm pala. 5 square cm. How about letter B o figure B? What's the area of figure B? Okay. Ano yung area naman ng figure B? Kompleto ba? Meron bang length? Meron ako nakikita. Meron bang width? Meron. Kompleto. Wala kang hahanapin. Okay. Sige nga. Lagyan nyo A is equal to ganon. B is equal to ganon. Total area. O, diba? Yun yung tamang sagot. Give the complete answer. Oh, very good si Norilyn. A is equal to 5 square cm. B is equal to 6 square cm. Bakit? Hindi mo pwedeng gamitin yung 4 dito kasi yung B ay simula lang dito. So, kaya ang dapat mong gamitin ay 3 by 2. So, 3 times 2 is 6 square cm. Ano ngayon yung total area? Ano ngayon yung total area? Give the complete answer, children. Ano ngayon yung total area? Very good, Clarissa. 11 square cm. O, diba? Paano nakuha yun? E di, 5 plus 6 equals 11 square cm. So, let's try some of the activities in this module. I think may mga activity dito eh. Marami. Sige, try natin itong activity dito. Itong dalawang to. What's the area of figure 1? Sige nga. I am giving you until 2:08. 1 minute. Sige, anong sagot? Number 1. What's the area? Total area na agad, ha? Total area na agad. Para makuha yung total area, children, pwede niyong hatiin. Hatiin muna. Pag ganun mo ba gustong i-divide? O kaya ganun. Pwede. Kaya lang, kailangan mo mag-isip. Anong sukat nito? Diba?
Ano ba yung Y ba yung Y?
Who can give who can write in the comment section the answer for number 1? Okay. 1 minute is up na. Anong sagot? Wala pa din. 11 square meter.
BI, no?
216 square cm. Tama ba si Clarissa? Sige, keep it coming. Hindi ko pa sinasabing tama siya. Mag-comment lang.
Ano mong birthday? B-I-H-T.
B-I-R-T-H. T-A-Y.
D-Y.
T-A-Y. Dog.
B-I-R-H.
B-I-R-T-H. H, diba? D-A-Y.
T-A-Y.
D-A-Y. D-A-Y. Birthday. Dali. Wala akong nakikita pag nagko-comment ng sagot eh.
Ito ang nasagot dito. Birthday. Y. E. Y. Ako. Kung maganda.
Sagot. Wala pa ako nakikita. Binigay mo na. Saan nyo nakukuha yung mga sagot na yan? Sabi ni Chloe, 216 square meter ba? CM naman ang ginamit doon. Binago niya, square cm daw. Sabi naman ni Angelica, 180 cm daw. Sabi naman ni Raiko, 90 square cm. Kier, 216 square cm. J. Khalil, 116 square cm. Ano ba talaga tunay? Wala na? Wala na kung In-invite ko lahat kayo ha. Bakit 23 lang ang nanood? Ako ha. Ito lang mga batang to interesadong matuto. Hindi ko na ituturo yung module 3. We will proceed to module 4 next week immediately or tomorrow.
Shin. So.
Apo. Yung araw. Hanggang si Angel pa lang sumagdag. 116 square cm daw. Nagbago ang sagot ni Chloe. 48 square cm na daw. Si Siyad, 180 square cm. Sige, last two. Wala na? Wala na dadagdag? Okay, last two. Wala na? The best way to understand math is to do math. Kaya ko ipakita sa inyo yung sagot niyan, pero gusto ko munang nagsasagot kayo. How will you get the answer? What is the area of this figure? Isang buong yan. Sabi ni Angel, nagbago uli siya, 48 square cm daw. Total ha, total yan, total area. Isang buong yan, kasama yung pa-letter L na yan. You are getting or we are getting or solving the area of this whole figure, yung letter L na yan. Ilang square units ang meron dyan? Yan. Di ba pagka hinati-hati mo yan, makakabuo ng mga square units yan. Ilan yun? Dagdagan na ba? Si Angel pa lang eh. Sabi ni Rorlane, 168 square cm. Nadagdagan naman ng dalawa. Okay, sige. Let me share with you the answer. Diba? We can divide it this way. Oh, I'll use that. Okay. Hatiin natin to and we'll have 2 rectangles. Oh, meron na tayong 6 cm dito. Ito hindi natin alam. Ano to? Yung isang buo is 18 cm. Eh hanggang dito lang yung letter A o yung figure A natin. This is figure B. Hanggang dito lang. O ibig sabihin, hindi buong 18 cm yan. So saan mo kukuha yung matatanggal? Ito katapat niya. This is katapat nun. Kaya ito ay 6 cm. Yung total 18 cm. Eh, nawawala yung 6. Eh, di subtract mo, 18 minus 6 is 12. Ibig sabihin, this is 12 cm. We already got the dimensions that you needed for figure A. A, length times width pa din kasi that's a rectangle. 12 times 6, and that gives you 72 square cm. Yung isa pa lang yun ha, ito pa lang yun. O, ito pa, letter B pa. How will you do that? O, get the area. Ano yun? Hindi ko makuha yung erase. I'll be using different color. Let me have pink. Ayan. O. Ito bang figure B? Kompleto? Oo, ito 6 and 18. Diba? So, for letter B, let's have again length times width because that is again rectangle. 18 times 6 ay ano? O, di-multiply mo. 18 times 6. 8, 6. 48. 6, 10. 10, 6. 60. 60 plus 48, and that is 108. Diba? 108 square cm. Letter B pa lang yun. And tinatanong buo eh. Ano total niyan? A plus B is equal to 72 plus 108, and that is 180 square cm. Congrats sa mga sumagot ng 180. Oh, nakita ko kanina doon sa umpisa eh. May nakita na akong 180 eh. Kanina, 180. Si Angelica May sa akin. O, diba? 180. Kaya lang, kulang yung label. Dapat square cm. 180 kids ha. 180 square cm. Angelica, kulang ang label. Ayan, binago niya. 180 square cm. O, try natin yung number 2. Try naman natin yung number 2. O, pwede mong i-divide din ng pag-ganun. Pwede din pag ganito. O, ano yung gusto mo? Saan ka mas nadadalian? Parang may something, no? Ito, 15. Kasi ito naging, ito ibig sabihin, yung isang buong ito ay 20. Sige. Comment nga sa comment section. Sino ang makakakuha ng tamang sagot para sa number 2? Sige, balit. Bilis. Welcome, Squall. Ngayon kita nakita uli, 210 square meter daw, sabi ni Angelica. Sabi naman ni Squall, 59 square meter. Sabi ni Clarissa, 300 square meter. Anong tunay? Solve ng maigi. Tingnan ko nga. Laki naman yan, Squall. Ang laki masyado. Ang solve ng maigi. Sabi ni Jay, 225 square meter. Sabi ni Angelica, 210 square meter. Sabi ni Squall, 840 square meter. Christine, 65 square meter. Salvacion Alvarez, 210 square meter daw. Chloe, 210 square meters. Sige, last two. Okay, sabi ni CJ, 210 square meter. Comment ni CJ, 210 square meter. Squall, nagbago uli, 118 square meter na. Sige, let's see if you're correct. Who among you got it correctly? Okay, baliktarin ko naman. Eto yan. Yung 20, isang buo yun. So, this could be A. Labelan natin A and B. So, anong dimension ng A? Ito yon. 6 lang ang binigay. Makikita mo. Ano to? Anong sukat nito? Ito mo kunin yung buo 20. Merong katapat siya na 15, di ba? Ito katapat. 15 meters. So, ibig sabihin, kung ang buo ay 20, ito ay 15, ano to? 5. If your answer 5 meters, tama ka. So, you already got the other dimension for letter A. So, A is equal to length times width, 6 times 5, and that is 30 square meter. We're not yet done. We still have to get the area of letter B. Area of letter B, let us have dark brown. Yan. Letter B, this one. Length times width uli. And that is, kompleto naman, di ba? 15 and 12. 15 times 12. So, multiply natin. 15 times 12, this is 10, this is 3, 5, 1, 0, 8, 180. 180, hindi pa tayo tapos. That's only for figure B of this figure. 180 square meter. Put it together, 180 plus 30, and you'll have 210 square meter. Sige, sino sumagot ng 210? Very good. Ang sumagot ng 210 square meter. Very good. Okay, next. Do you have any question with Module 1? You can, if you are doing your advanced lesson, marami na kayo dapat nasagutan dyan. Ayan ang daming pwedeng sagutan dyan, kids. Practicein ninyo. Yan. Ay, ito, kaya nyo ba to? Okay, ilang hati ito, bali? Pwedeng ganyan. Pwedeng ganyang hati, diba? Ito din. Divide nyo muna into section yung irregular figure and then apply the formula of getting the area of rectangle or square. Okay? Sagutin ninyo yan. Sana inaasahan kong nasagot nyo na yan. Now, let's move on. Module number 2. Ito yung diniscuss ko sa inyo last week. Module 2. Yan. Tama ba? Module 2. Yan. Are you still with me? Sama ko pa ba? Grade 4? Okay, tama nga. Si CJ din, tama. 180. Nakita ko siya kanina. O Siyad, bakit naman 390? Napakalaki naman yun. Now, let's find the area of triangle, parallelogram, and trapezoid. So this was discussed during our lesson or synchronous activity, synchronous classes last week. So, alalahanin lang natin. So, to get the area, simulan natin sa parallelogram. Hindi na ako magde-demo, ha. When we say parallelogram, it looks like this. Okay. If we will be trying to form a parallelogram from the family of parallelogram, we know that rectangle, square, and rhombus are all parallelogram. So when we cut this diagonally, and then ililipat natin dito, you will be forming parallelogram. Ganon din dito. If we will cut this diagonally, we are forming parallelogram. Ito, ilipat natin dito. Ito, ilipat natin dito. And, ganon din dito. Pagka-divide natin ito ng diagonally, and then inilipat dito. Ito. Ito ang rhombus. Pag dinivide natin ito, inilipat dito. That is also ito, diba? Ilipat natin din. Wait nga. Ito pag nilipat ko doon. Ano ba? Pag nilipat natin yung doon, parang ganito lang din. Yan, parallelogram din, di ba? Na-imagine nyo ba? So we know that to get the area of parallelogram na rectangle, we are using length times width. Pagka naman square, side times side. Pag parallelogram, paano? If we can form parallelogram from rectangle and quadrilateral, from rectangle and square, galing din siya sa parallelogram. So, pagka ginawa ba nating parallelogram ito, mababawasan ng square units. That's what I demonstrated with you, diba? So, instead of length times width, we are using base. Instead of length, we are using base. Instead of width, we are using height. Bakit? Kasi patagilid siyang ganun and we cannot say that this is length. Ay, that this is width. So, ito yung pinaka-height niya. Height is always parallel to the ground. Kaya, ang tawag na dyan ay height. Since hindi naman nababawasan yung square units, it's just saying, to get the area of parallelogram, we will just simply multiply base times width. Keep that in mind, ha? Base times width. So, if we will be applying base times width to get the area of parallelogram, try natin yung mga activity na nandito. Yan. Ay, masobrahan. Try natin sa number 1. Multiple choice. Anong sagot? What is the area of the parallelogram here with 3 cm on the height and 6 cm on the base? Anong area? Okay nga, paki-comment. 1 and then yung answer. Alam natin? To get the area of parallelogram, it's base times height. Parang length times width lang din yan. Parang side times side lang din yan. Dahil wala namang nabawas na square units sa loob. So, anong sagot? Comment in the comment section. Wala na. Wala na akong kasama. Wala na akong kasama, kids. Anong letter? Letter C, sabi ni Squall. Naniniwala ba kayo? Sige, hantayin natin yung ibang sasagot. C daw, sabi din ni Raiko, ni J. Khalil, si Norilyn. Yung iba, si Yad, si Den. Okay. Tama ba sila? Sige, try natin. Base times height lang din. Base times height, which is 6 times 3. And that is 6 times 3, letter C. Very good. If you answered C, thumbs up. Tama ka. 18 square cm. Cm ang ginamit. So if you will try to do this, yan follow ninyo yung mga line na yan sa grid sa loob niya. Ayan. If you will try to look at it, ayun. Ito hindi kumpleto, ilipat mo lang din to. Ilipat mo dun. Di rectangle na siya. Length times width din. Base times height. You get the point? Okay, number 2. What's the area of this parallelogram with height 10 meters, 6 on the base? Sige, anong sagot? Number 2. Number 2. Okay, dumadami tayo. Very good. Keep it coming. 32 na tayo. Sinong bagong dating? Si Gavin. Welcome, Gavin. Okay. Sino pang bagong dating? Okay, so the answer here, if you answered letter C, very good. Your answer is correct. Why? Because base times height, 6 times 10, and that is 60 square meter. Ayun. So, sagot sa number 2 ay C. Last, number 3. Para makamove tayo sa susunod. What is the area of this parallelogram with the base 12 cm and height 8 cm? Anong area? Number 3. Sagot na, number 3. Wala na bang dadating 32 are watching. Kasama na ako doon, 31 kayo. So parang isang klase pa lang to o less than one class. Sige nga, sagot pa yung iba. Yung iba, sumasagot ba? Okay. So the answer here, if you answered 96, you're correct. Bakit? Base times height, 12 times 8. 12 times 8, yung 10, 80. Dagdagan mo ng 16. 96 square cm. So, letter B. So, palakpak ka ng sarili kung tama ka. So, bigyan ng sarili ng 2 palakpak. 1, 2. Very good. Letter B ang sagot. Ngayon, move tayo. What if you're given triangle? Remember, triangle, natin yan. Yan o. Paano niya kukunin? Mag-discuss muna sa teacher. Coming from parallelogram, just like this one, i-demonstrate ko na sa inyo to nung nakaraang linggo. If you really listen, you will understand what I'm saying. Coming from a parallelogram, just like this one, when we cut it diagonally from one vertex to another vertex, diba we are creating this parallelogram which has 3 sides and 3 angle. Ano yon? Gagawin, nagiging triangle siya, diba? Basically, alam na natin that there are 2 triangles in one parallelogram. Kahit rectangle pa yan, kahit square pa yan. Tingnan ninyo, this is a square. If you will try to divide it diagonally from one vertex to another vertex, we are creating 2 triangles. Kahit rectangle pa yan. Basta parallelogram, you can get 2 triangles when you divide it diagonally. Kahit rhombus pa yan. Diagonally. 2 triangles. So, we know that area of parallelogram can be solved using base times height. Since triangle is just half of a parallelogram or any parallelogram, therefore, all you have to do is to divide base times height by 2. O, bakit? Sige nga. Paano kung let's say this has 6 units? Oh, 6 units. Kasi ito, 2. Oh. Ano nyo bibilangan yung square units nila? Di ba may nililipat? Ilipat mo lang dito to get it, to make it whole. Sige nga, balik natin. Now, let's try smaller dimension. 6 by 2. O kaya 6 by 3. Divide natin. Diagonally, we get triangle. So, how can we count this one and this one which are incomplete square units? So, nililipat lang yan mga anak. Nililipat mo lang yan dito. This one. Ito. Ito, nilipat mo dito. Turn it here. So, you will be getting 3 by 3 and that is 9 square units. Technically, yung buo siya, this is 18 square units. Tama? That's base times height. Ito lang gusto nating makuha. Area lang nito. Area lang nito. Yan. Teacher, hindi naman kompleto. Hindi ilipat mo to dito. Ito, pag nilipat mo yan dito, you will be completing 9 square units. So, kung nawala na to, walang block. Walang block, no? Gawin ko to ang block. Ibig sabihin na wala na siya, nilipat mo dito. Intindihan? So, all you have to do to get the area of a triangle, huwag mong kalilimutan, base times height, divide by 2. Because, anong dahilan? Because, triangle is a half of parallelogram. There are two triangles in a parallelogram. When you cut it diagonally from one vertex to another vertex. Okay? So, let's try. What if I'll give you this kind of triangle? Ito. Itong triangle na to. Halimbawa, itong triangle na to, this has 5 units. Rhombus to, syempre 5 units din to. Anong height niya? Halimbawa, ang height niya ay 10 units. Anong area? What's the area of this parallelogram? Yan nga. Rhombus yan. Pero triangle lang, hindi parallelogram. Area pala ng triangle. Triangle ha, triangle. Not the rhombus. To. Area. Yan. Area nito. 10 units to, 5 units to. No area. Pwede ba natin sabihin ito yung height? Hindi eh. Dapat ito yung height. Ay. Erase natin. Pagka ginanon natin yan, ito na lang yung height. So this is 10 units. Ito. Diba kasi ito eh. So anong sagot? Anong area? 25 square units? Okay. Kung ang sagot mo 25 square units, very good ka. Bakit? Kasi base times height divided by 2. Yung iba nakikita sa aklat, ganito ang pagkasulat. 1/2 of base times height. Pareho lang naman yon. All you have to do is to get the half of the base times height. At yun lang ang ibig sabihin nun ha, 1/2 of base times height. Or if you will try to solve it, base times height divided by 2. How would that be? 10 times 5 divided by 2. 50 divided by 2. And that is 25 square. Wala akong ginamit na unit of measurement, kaya I just use square units. Sige, mag-try tayo ng mga activity dito sa module na to. Okay, number 1. Nagawa niyo natin yata yan sa klase. Try tayo ng iba. Ito. This one. Ay, may sagot na. Ano na yan? May sagot na yan. Yan. Try natin to. This one. Ano sagot dito? Remember? Base times height or 1/2 of base times height. Pareho lang yan. Yan, number 1. Anong sagot? Number 1. Uba, nabawasan tayo. Kanina 32 tayo. O, nainantok na yung iba. Oy, malapit na tayo matapos. 241 pa lang. Okay, may sagot na si Squall. Lagyan nyo na number 1 and then yung sagot mo. Para alam ni teacher na para doon yun sa item na yun. Si Christine Pauline, may sagot na din. Si Sian, si Jay Khalil, si Gavin. How about the others? Oh, naging 25 na lang tayo. Ayaw na nila makinig. Naantok na. Sian, Clarissa, all of you answered 40 square units. Okay, tignan na natin kung tama sila. So, base times height divided by 2. Base is 10, height is 8, divided by 2. This is 80 divided by 2. Very good. 40, may ginamit na unit of measurement. 40 is square meter. O kaya symbol M squared, meter squared. That's the area. Another example, let's try number 2. How about number 2? Yan, number 2 ngayon. Anong area niyang triangle na yan? Remember? Area is equal to base times height divided by 2. Yan nga. Sagot. Bilis ni Squall ah. Lagi nangunguna. O Siyad, bakit 7 na lang? Wala yung 2. How about the others? Dalawa pala ako nakikita kong sumasagot. Okay. Lady Cor Romero. Sino kaya yan? From what section si Lady Cor Romero? Okay? Children, if you answered 27 square cm, let us see. Most of you answered 27 square cm. Paano nangyari yan? Base times height divided by 2, 6, 9 times 6 divided by 2. This is 54 divided by 2. And very good. 27 square cm is the area of this figure. You can see a lot of activity here about triangle. You know, yung susunod na figure, trapezoid. Ano bang itsura ng trapezoid? So, trapezoid looks like this. Yan, ganyan yung itsura ng trapezoid. Anong characteristic ng trapezoid? So, sa family ng quadrilateral, ito yung pinsan nila. Naalala nyo? Why? Because it only has one set of parallel side. So, just like what I have demonstrated to you last week during our synchronous classes, we can get the area of trapezoid by doing this. Paper fold pa nga tayo, di ba? Coming from the parallelogram rectangle, base times height ang formula to get the area, or length times width, pareho lang yon. We can say, so for example, this is 6 cm. Bakit di ako makabuong tuwid? Okay, 6 cm to. 6 cm. Ito ay 4. 4 cm. Yan. Kung titingnan ninyo, this is a parallelogram. If we, to be able to form trapezoid, we have to cut it this way. Yun. Diba? As you can see, we already have this figure, which is what we call trapezoid. You know? So just like triangle, children, trapezoid is half of a parallelogram. Parang pareho siya ng triangle. Kaya lang, paano natin kukunin yung area? Remember, this is base And this is what we call height. When we talk about the area of parallelogram, di ba, we use these terms, base times height instead of length times width. However, when you have trapezoid, how can we get the number of square units inside this? So, nung buo pa siya, children, di ba, kung buo ito, base times height, this is 6 cm, 4 cm, 6 times 4, and that is 24 square cm. Anong area yan? Area ng buong ito. Ito lang kukunin natin. Paano natin kukunin yan? Alam natin na mayroong dalawang trapezoid sa loob ng parallelogram. Oh. So, paano yan? Oh, kalahati. Parang rectangle din. Kukunin mo lang yung kalahati. Kaya lang, ito tingnan nyo, pansinin nyo to, hindi to buo. Oh. Paano mo ito masasabing kalahati ng 24, 12, di ba? O ito, dibuin natin to. Ilipat mo lang to dito. Napapansin nyo ba? Ayun. So you have the half of this parallelogram now, which is 12. You get it? Nalipat natin dun. Ito, napunta na yun dun. Nakukuha? Comment 1 nga ako, kasama ko pa, baka naman tulog na. Okay, comment 1 nga, comment 1. Okay. So, kung titignan ninyo, if you will try to analyze it, may pinagsasama tayo, di ba? To get the area of trapezoid. This is also base. Yung katapat niya, base din yun, mga anak. Base din yun. So, since we combine this, we add the bases of trapezoid. So, sinasabi, to be able to get the area of trapezoid, and we also can prove it, we have to put together base 1 plus base 2 to be able to have one dimension of that trapezoid. And then, we have to multiply the height. Ano ba yung height niya? 4 cm. Ayun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cm. And we also have here 4 cm dito sa area, dun sa base na to. Erase. 4 cm plus 2 cm base 1, base 2. Kahit alin dyan ang i-interpret niyo as base 1 and base 2, pwedeng magkabaligtad. Children. So, times height, but since this is just a half, all you have to do is to divide it by 2 also, just like triangle. Kaya lang, meron kang pinagsasama muna. Kasi, ito ay hindi kompleto. Nilo-complete natin nun para 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Diba? 12. 12 square cm na. May patunayan nga natin, base 1, that's 4, plus 2 times 4 divided by 2. What's that? 6 times 4 divided by 2. And there you have it. 24 divided by 2. Tama nga. 12 square cm. 12 square cm. Do you get it now? Comment 1 nga. Comment 1 nga. Kung naiintindihan yung area ng trapezoid. Comment 1. Area of trapezoid. Angelica. Thank you, Angelica. Thank you, Squall. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Sia. Thank you, Angel. Kiona, Sean, Abilene, Gavin, Azus, Christine, Reina, Chloe, Clarissa, Norilyn, Susana, Jonas. How about the others? Oh, di ba naging 24 na lang tayo? Bahala kayo ha. I'll be discussing 3 modules today. Tapos tomorrow, we will be having module number 4, which is about volume. Volume. So, magkuquiz na ako after this. So, ready? Try natin. Tingnan kung naiintindihan. Remember, to be able to get the area of trapezoid, base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2. Bakit ini-divide sa 2, children? Parang triangle kasi. A trapezoid is just a half of parallelogram. Kaya nga pinsan lang nila yan. Nga, try natin. Ito, given this formula, given this, nasaan na? Nakikita pa? Nagawa na ba natin yan? Hindi pa dun sa ibang klase. What's the area of this figure? Remember, B1 plus B2 times H divided by 2. Area of trapezoid. Okay? Sige nga. Ano sagot? Sagot. Comment nga. Or square. Remember, base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. Divided by 2. Divided by 2. Base 1 plus base. So, lahat ng base palaging nakaparallel sa ground. Yan. Kaya ay horizontal line yan. Hindi po 54. Bilangin mabuti. Squall, bakit naman naging 9? Yan, may nakita na akong tama. How about the others? So, tama, si Sian, si Chloe, si J. Khalil. Kanina si J. Khalil, ang sagot 54 eh. Di-divide sa 2. Sige, pakita ko. Ang sagot dito, kids, 27 square meter. Paano nangyari? Remember this formula? Base 1, 10 plus 8 times height, 3 divided by 2. Yung 2 ang hindi nababago. So, this is 18 times 3 divided by 2. 18 times 3 is 54 divided by 2. And the answer is 27 square meter. Now, let's have number 2. Base 1, 4. Base 2, 2. Height, 12. What is the area? Anong area? What is the area of item number 2 or the figure at number 2? Area. Okay, may nakita na akong tama. So, if your answer is this, remember base 1 plus base 2. Base 1, number 2 tayo. Base 1 is 4. Base 2 is 2 times 12. Lagyan natin ng x. Times 12 divided by 2. This is 6 times 12 divided by 2. 72 divided by 2 is what? 36 square cm. Very good sa mga sumagot ng 36 square cm. Palakpakan ng sarili ng 3 beses. 1, 2, 3. Pag 36 lang, Pauline, medyo delikado yun. So, kapag sumasagot ng complete answer, write the label. 36 square cm. Sige, Move tayo sa module number 3. Very good naman yung grade 4. Nakikinig? Do you have any question? May tanong po ba sa module 1 and 2? If you have any question, please type it in the comment section. May tanong po ba? Okay, palakpakan ng 3 palakpak. Very good May emoji na agad Okay. So, ano meron sa module 3? All you have to do is to recall how we solve word problem. Remember, meron tinatawag na understand. How will you understand the problem? Know what is asked. Know what are the given facts. Ano mga binigay na data? Ano yung hahanapin mo? Magplano ka. The best way to understand, lalong-lalo na if you are asked to find the area, the best way to understand it or to analyze a problem is to draw. I-drawing mo. Di ba si teacher daming dinodrawing? Oh. Make a diagram para ma-visualize mo yung problem. And then, apply the formula. Remember, formula. Kapag ka-square, how will you get the area? Paki-comment nga. Anong ginagamit kapag area ng square ang hahanapin? What's the area? What's the formula for area ng square? What's the formula for area ng square? Somebody, comment nyo nga. Ako Iwan nyo na ako o may isang module pa tayo. Huwag nyo na aalis. Ako ang may tanong, Angel. What's the formula to get the area of square? Area of square. Area of square. Area is equal to okay, Norilyn. Side times side. Sabi ni Squad, side squared. Very good. Multiply lang yung side sa sarili niya. Side squared yon. Side times side. Sabi ni Chloe. Squall, side times side. Very, very good, Squall. Tama. Side times side. Pag rectangle naman, area of rectangle. Keep in mind the formula. Anong formula pag rectangle? Pag rectangle naman, one side is longer than the other side. Kaya hindi na siya side times side. Pwede pa din naman, pero halos pareha lang din naman. But binago lang yung term. Very good, Chloe. Length times width ang sagot. Formula ng rectangle is length times width. Area of parallelogram. Sige nga. It's equal to parallelogram naman ngayon. Parallelogram. Binago lang yung term pero pareha lang din ng length times width. Term lang ang binago, yung tawag. Okay, tama si Squall uli. Tama si Chloe uli. Si Salvacion Alvarez. Sino kayang bata yan? So, base times height. Area of triangle. How do we get the area of triangle? Area of triangle. Base times height din, pag triangle. Yan, tama Chloe. Base times height divided by 2. Kasi tatandaan natin na yung triangle ay kalahati lang ng mga parallelogram. So, base times height divided by 2. O kaya sinusulat ng ganito, 1/2 of base times height. Ganyan yan, ha? But it's just the same way. But it's just the same thing. Base times height, hatiin sa dalawa. Lastly, area of trapezoid. Trapezoid. Anong area ng trapezoid? How do we get the area of trapezoid? Trapezoid. Trapezoid na. Trapezoid. Okay. Kulang pa na. Ayan. O di ba wala? Yan, isa lang yun, ha? Base squad. B1 plus B2 o base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. That's the area of trapezoid. B1 plus B2 times height divided by 2. Nakatandaan na yung area ng triangle because triangle and trapezoid are just half of the parallelograms. Kaya, dinidivide natin sila. Anong kaibahan ng trapezoid sa triangle? Yung magkaiba kasi yung base ng trapezoid kasi hindi siya, it has only one pair of parallel side. Hindi kagaya ng triangle pag ganun lang. Intindihan? Ililipat mo lang to doon, parallelogram na. 'Di ba? Itong side lang na to eh. Para malipat mo to dito, para maging parallelogram na siya, itong base na ito, ililipat mo dito. Kaya base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. That's the formula. Remember, nasa 2 pa lang tayo. Then, solve mo na. If you have already identified, anong gagamitin mong formula dyan? Square ba yung nasa problem? Rectangle ba yung nasa problem? Parallelogram ba yung nasa problem? Triangle ba yung nasa problem? Trapezoid ba yung nasa problem? If you've already identified the problem or the formula that you will be using, you can now proceed to solving. And don't forget the label of your answer. Kailangan, ano bang tinatanong? At saka area yan, your answer must have square. Remember that, ha? And then don't forget the most important part. Don't be confident with your answer. Anong dapat gawin? Review your answer. Sige, mag-try tayo ng problem. Yan, try natin. Nestor prepared a rectangular seed bed measuring 6 meter long and 4 meter wide. What is the area of the seed bed? May mga clue word, diba? Anong clue ang nakikita ninyo? May clue ba na nakikita dyan sa number 1 na yan na problem? Kumbaga, hindi na lang basta nag-drawing. Anong area nito? Hindi na. Ginawa na ng kwento. Problem solving yan. Okay lang. Sige. Anong area ng seedbed? So, looking at the clue word, you can see that yung seedbed ay rectangular. So, sabi, 'di ba? Intindihin. Understand. Understand. Anong hinahanap? Area. Ano yung itsura ng seedbed? Rectangular. Ayun. So, what is asked is to get the area of the seedbed. Area of seedbed. Anong binigay na facts? 6 meter long, 4 meter wide. Okay, we're done with understand. Plan ka na. What's the plan? Ano nga yung sabi? Identify mo kung anong formula. Ano bang formula? May rectangular doon, no? So, length times width. Diba? Rectangular yan eh. So, ano mga binigay? They write your number sentence. 6 times 4 equals the area of the seedbed. Understand? That is your number sentence. Di mag-solve ka na. Solve. 6 times 4, that's 24. Anong dapat di mo kinilimutan sa iyong sagot? Label. Area yan eh. Your answer must have square. May gumamit bang units? Oo, yun o, meter. So, your answer must be, your complete answer must have 24 square meter. O kaya, meter, tapos maliit na to, ganun. And, check mo. Check and look back. Tama ba na gumamit ka ng length times width? Yes, kasi rectangular. Tama ba yung minultiply mo? Length times width. 6 times 4. 24. Yes. So, you're very confident now. Before you be confident, para mawaraman mo na confident ka na sagot mo, na-check mo na sana. You understand? That's how you understand the problem. Kahit di mo na i-drawing, dahil napakadali naman, rectangular. If you will try to draw it, 6 ito, 6 meter, 4 meters. So, the seed bed might be looking like this, diba? Oh, kasama yan sa planning. Sige nga, try natin. Try tayo ng number 2, word problem. Anong sagot dito? Ito, letter B. Number 2, Rosemary is making a tablecloth for her square table. If one side of the table is 4 meter long, what is the area of the top of the table? Sige nga, pakisagot. Comment nga po sa comment section ng sagot. Comment sa comment section ng sagot. Number 2, what's the area of the top of the table? Bilis talaga ni Squall, oh. Squall, kumusta yung grade 4 tandaan sa Ora? Okay. Si Squall, grade 4 tandaan sa Ora yan, ha? Hindi akong teacher niyan, pero nag-a-attend. Diba? Very good. Yung mga estudyante ko, hindi uma-attend. 23 na lang tayo. Okay, 16 square meter. Paano nakuha yun? O kahit hindi mo na isulat yung mga yan sa isip mo, anong hinahanap? Area. Anong binigay? Ano bang binigay na figure? Square. Pag square, anong kailangan ko? Side times side. Ano binigay? 4 meter. O, 4 times 4. That's 16 square meter. Very good sa mga sumagot ng 16 square meter. Last, try tayo na number 3. Okay. Aunt Susan placed a study table with a triangular top on her library, in her library. The top of the table has the following dimensions. Its base is 60 cm and its height is 20 cm. What's the area of the table, of the top of the table? Triangular yung kanyang hugis ng ng kanyang table. Ano daw yung area ng top ng triangular table na yun? Okay nga, remember? How do we get the area of triangle? Asan na yung iba? Kasama ko pa ba? Number 3. Malaki-laki ba? O kaya nyo yan? Solve lang. Simple-simple lang mag-multiply. Divide by 2 lang naman yan. Napakadali. Saan na yung iba? Pare-pareho lang nakikita kong sumasagot. Okay, sige. The answer here is 600 cm square. Why? Kasi triangle. Alam mo na, triangle is base times height divided by 2. 60 times 20 divided by 2. 1,200 divided by 2. Ano yun? 600. Lagyan ng label. cm squared. Letter B. Okay? Nakukuha na? And please try to study module 1 to 3 so that I can give you quiz number 1 in the Google Classroom this week. You understand? And then we'll have another lesson tomorrow, starting tomorrow. So, do you have any question, grade 4? Do you have any question? Okay, sige nga, comment 1 kung may natutunan. Sige nga, comment 1 kung may natutunan. Okay, salamat Angelica. Wala kang natutunan, Siyad. Wala ng tanong. Sorry naman. Okay, sige. Okay, let's call it a day. Magpahinga na and get ready for your lessons or get ready for your classes tomorrow. So, bye-bye, kids. See you again next Sunday. A-attend pa ba next Sunday? Oh. Kita tayo bukas kung kayo yung mga grade 4 Jacinto at grade 4 Osmeña. Bye-bye! Okay, mag-aral lang mabuti ha. Mag-aral lang mabuti.